Patience is a virtue because the benefits and the rewards are amazing. And I haven't even received anything yet. Just the humbleness of it is a blessing. God is surrounding the right people around me to help me do the things that He wants to be done for humanity.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Writing Inspiration with Marky Books. I'm your host, Dan Recoveri, and we have here our first return guest for the day. Say hello again to Lakenya Spikes. Hello, Lakenya. How are you?
Hi, thank you for having me again.
I'm happy to see you again. I heard the news that you're now a published author.
I am, and I'm excited about it.
That's great. So, how are you? When did it happen?
I am wonderful. I've been published since November 2024. I still haven't released my book to the world because I wanted to get everything up and running now that I have my website and everything for my book. I took your advice our last podcast, so now I have a website for my book,
Oh,
just my
that's
book.
great.
Yes. So, people can go and read about me as a person and as an author and what my book is about and why they should read it.
That's awesome. So, Lakinia, how do you feel now that you are now a published author?
I feel great. I feel awesome. The process was humbling. It also tested my patience. Just the editing and proofreading, that took a year in itself, which I thought it would be sooner than that. But because my book is nonfiction, it took a little longer, which was a learning lesson for me. I was learning as I go. But as a published author, I feel good. I'm humbled. I'm ready to help someone change their life. So, yeah.
That's great. So, in what platform did you publish?
Well, on our last podcast, I was sure that I would be published on 6 platforms, but God's hand has been in my life, as I said before. So now I'm on 11 platforms, which are Barnes and Nobles, Apple Books, Google Books, Overdrive, Waterstone Books, Kobo, Lulu, Ingram Sparks, which is my distributor globally. So I'm also published globally. So it is, I'm in Walmart, I'm on Target. Like, I am so excited, yet I'm still humbled.
Did you mention Amazon? I think I don't remember you mentioned.
No, I didn't mention Amazon.
Oh,
I'm on
wow.
Ingram Sparks instead of Amazon, which is a beautiful thing. Like, I'm actually amongst 39,000 retailers. Like, you can find me in libraries and stuff like that. So, yeah, I am excited for this new writing adventure.
Have you find your book already in a library?
No, I haven't searched in the library, but I've searched online and I found my book on Google Books, Barnes and Nobles, Kobo, Lulu, all my platforms that I announced that my books are there. Plus, I think it's a thrift store. So thrift books, I'm on there too. So yeah, I'm excited just to help someone change their life.
Well, you know what's the next part, right?
I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the process because I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started with this, and I just want to stay as humble as I can and just trust the process. And even on my website, I have it to where my readers can get in contact with me through email if they have any questions, or just to intertwine myself with a community of readers. So it took a while, but everything is how it's supposed to be. Everything is how God wants it to be.
That's
So,
fine.
yeah.
I will say that wait for like 3 months and try in Barnes and Nobles or maybe something tinier
Yeah.
and ask them to let you do like a signing.
Yeah. I will take your advice like I did the last time.
Because if as the book is just unique, I think you need to wait like 6 months or maybe
Mhm.
three before you know you can do that. I think
Yeah.
not completely sure about that.
I'll do my research.
That's fine. So, are you prepared for all the marketing that you'll have to do?
I am. I am prepared. I pray about it daily. Just me being humble allows me to think correctly and professionally. So I am. I'm ready to even just introduce my book to the world. I have one more thing that my publisher needs to do on my website, and from there it is up. From there, it is helping someone change their life. Even on my website, I have shared, with a few people in their reviews. I have literally changed a person's life. Their review said that I gave them the push that they needed from reading my story to start healing in their life. So that made me cry tears just reading that review. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm already changing lives. It's a beautiful
Wow.
thing. I love
Yeah,
it.
it is. So, but I want if you like talk a bit about what your book is about again to remind our viewers.
Well, I have my books. I have the hardcover and the paperback, and it also comes in e-form as well.
Oh, it's because both look shiny. I wasn't sure which was
This
which
is
one
the
was.
hardcover,
Okay.
and this is the paperback.
Oh yeah, I see now.
And it comes in ebook form too, and it's still print on demand as last time, but it tells my story of, the pain that I've been through, the monsters I had to overcome, and who I am today, overcoming those monsters spiritually, mentally, emotionally, not allowing, the world to try to break me when it did. And I know everything I've been through, it's other people that's going through the same thing. Even still today, they might not just have the motivation or the inspiration or the courage to, start changing in their lives. Cause, we always wait for the right time, but there's never a right time. We just have to get started. So my book is to help readers get started.
It's always necessary to do just a push, a push.
Yes.
So, are you planning to like releasing in other languages?
Um, you know what? I will talk to my publisher about that. I will talk to him today when we finish this podcast. Because it's I have books to where I'm in Canada's largest where they can go to Canada and purchase. I have it to where it can be purchased in England. It has the different type of money sign on there. So I think with that it should be allowed to be purchased in a different language. So I'll look into that. Thank you for that.
I will say start with French and Spanish and then see how it goes.
Okay. Okay. I will take that advice. Thank you. Everything is to make me better, and I feel even with your advice as a now published author, I'm still growing, you know what I mean, and this is helping me for, like I said before, part two. I haven't even started on that, only God knows when, as I say again, but I'm still learning, so the second process will be a lot easier.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe give it, I will say, don't sleep too much on it and try to
Right.
start as soon as possible, but at least give yourself maybe, I don't know, a month,
Yeah.
maybe,
I plan to, just this process, I plan to let my brain rest. I really do. So,
as your main topic is nonfiction, it's a lot more complicated, a
no,
lot more.
yes, because I think, and this is why the editing and proofreading took so long, because it's all true. And, I know there's going to be some readers that actually know the old me. So I can't have anything in my book that's not true, because then it'll be like, this is a lie. You know what I mean? So my book is nonfiction. Every word that I speak in there is true. And some of my readers that know the old me, it will also probably give them closure to answers that they had for me, but they never asked. So that's another thing too. Like I said before, this book is freedom. Not just for me, but for my readers as well that knows the old me. Yeah, this book is, it's amazing. It's amazing just seeing everything come to fruition just from writing, and now I have the literal book in my hand. Like, this is, I'm excited. I'm so excited to introduce my book to the world. Like, I even have business cards where I could just hand them out, and people can just go and Google my Overcoming Your Monsters and it'll pop up.
Have you found other writers around you that might want to like read it or review it for you?
I have. I have. It's still like maybe one or two things on my website that I need before I actually just be like, okay, go for it. So, yeah, I mean, even people at my job, they are waiting, they're dying. Like, when can I go purchase? You know what I mean? I have people saying, when can I go and get your book? So, I think with everything that I might become a bestseller within a week's time. So, yeah, I'm excited, but yet I'm humbled.
But for
Yeah.
that, I think you should like maybe talk to your publisher to contact one of your local libraries so that those people can get it
Okay.
immediately.
Wonderful.
Well, unless they don't mind, buying from, digital or ordering in internet.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I think, a lot of people would go digital, but also I think the ones who purchase hardcover or paperback and have it shipped to them, it will benefit them more. Like, when you said, 6 months down the road, do a signing and stuff like that. And then I have some ideas of, with that, whoever already purchased my book, I have some things specially for them that I want to put in the making. So it's a benefit whether they know it or not, but it's a benefit if they purchase the hardcover or the paperback and get it shipped to them, as opposed to the ebook form later
Okay,
on down
okay.
the line.
Okay. Any new plan for the future about it? Or you're going just to let things go for a while before planning?
Now that I'm a published author, I want to see where like 6 months will lead me, and then I know what doors to venture through. Right now, I'm just ready to get it out in the world, and I've already started changing lives. And that's just one or two, three or four. But knowing and trusting God to put our book in millions of hands, I think within 6 months, I will have a definite vision of where I'm going with the book. And I will always keep you guys updated and posted.
That's great.
Yeah, because you guys helped me with this. This was a vision that I had in a dream, and you guys turned it into a book cover. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful.
So, are you planning to go to an event, maybe to promote yourself a bit, contacting other writers?
You know what? I am. I don't know how soon. I think that's going to entwine with signing to make it even better and more official, instead of like doing things separately. But yeah, I do. I plan on doing that. And this is where the benefits come in for those who purchase the hardcover or the paperback. You know what? I'm actually looking to build a family with this book. A community of readers, someone who I can do meet and greets with and answer their questions personally, so they can get to know me personally as a writer and as a spiritual being. And I could probably help them heal on a different level, up close and personal. So yeah, I have so many ideas. Again, I'm just one person. God is surrounding the right people around me to help me do the things that He wants to be done for humanity. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this whole process. Yeah, patience is a virtue because the benefits and the rewards are amazing. And I haven't even received anything yet. Just the humbleness of it is a blessing.
That's true. So, Lakenya, I have a question. Do you have like already a plan for your next book? Like, the idea that you want to share?
I do. I do. I don't know if I should tell it right now, but I do. It's going to make the reader have to have both of the books in their hand to really put things in motion. Because my whole thing is to allow my readers to use their brain, to think. You know what I mean? To use your critical thinking, not think what others want you to think, but to use your critical thinking. So when part two comes out, they're going to have to automatically go back to part one to actually put it together. And this is what makes it the ultimate book.
Do you have a title thought already?
I was just going to say that I don't have a title yet, but I don't want it to be Overcoming Your Monsters Part 2. That's just not. So I don't have a title yet, but I'm working on that. I am. I'm working on that to where it's going to blend in with the first book. Like you actually know this go with this first book.
Yeah. Usually when we make a cover, you have to use usually the same font and
Yeah.
similar colors or art style. In
Right.
some cases, you can get creative and do
Mhm.
something completely different.
Yes.
If you keep like the title the same, but the art
Yeah.
style can be completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. When I'm ready, I'm going to come back to you guys because you guys did an awesome job with this first book cover. So I will be returning to you guys to help me with the second cover. And it just might happen again like it did the first time, a vision that I had in a dream or a vision that God gives me. And it's like, okay, this is it. Like I have to write it down for detail, or some things He allows me to remember and I can give it to you detail. And this is how the first book cover came about. Like this was a dream and you guys turned it into a book cover, which is awesome.
Okay, okay. Well, I think we have everything for now, unless you want to add something else.
Um, I do. I just want to add like my book again. It's 181 pages to 200 pages. It's a 4 to 5 hour read if you read it straight through. It's a brilliant book. This book is created to help change lives. It's not for you to feel sorry for me. I'm not a victim. I have the victory of overcoming my monsters. And this is the title of the book. Thank you for having me.
Wow, that was great. I'm happy that you're so proud
I
about
am.
it.
I
And I
am.
really hope you have the success you're expecting and everything goes as God says.
I am. I actually became something no one thought I would be. And I am a published author as I speak to you today. And it feels good. It feels good. It's such an accomplishment. Yes.
Well, let's hope you can have that second soon,
Yes.
especially to complement the other one.
Yes. Yes.
And then you can think in selling by series and stuff like that.
Yeah. Everything will fall in place.
Well, I think that's all, Lakenya. Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming here and for joining us again.
Thank you for having me again.
Well, this was another episode of Writing Inspirations with Marky Books. Say bye to our guest today. Bye, Lakenya.
Bye.
And bye to you. Have a nice day.
You too.